Okay, so today we're doing a deep dive into a really specific part of the audio-video world.
Yeah, focusing on one particular piece of gear, actually. The Shinybow SB-3702RCA.
Exactly. And not just the box itself, but kind of the whole ecosystem around it, the suppliers, the partnerships.
And why it even exists in its little market niche.
Right, so let's kick off with this. Have you ever, maybe for archiving or some setup, needed to get a signal from, say, one VCR?
Or an old camcorder, maybe?
Yeah, exactly. And send that same picture out to 9 different screens, all at once.
Uh-huh. That's the problem we're talking about. That's what this Shinybow unit does.
Getting that done reliably, well, that takes a certain kind of supplier, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Which brings us to HDTV Supply. They call themselves a prominent supplier, the 24-year global home for AV stuff.
They're basically the gateway for brands like Shinybow.
Precisely. And it's not just, putting it on a shelf. The relationship seems pretty tight.
How so?
Well, HDTV Supply provides a 3-year limited warranty on Shinybow products. That's significant.
Okay, 3 years is solid.
But here's the really interesting part, the support link. For a warranty replacement,
Yeah.
you need sign-off, verification, actually, from both HDTV Supply's support team and Shinybow's team.
Wow. Both of them. That sounds involved.
It does, doesn't it? It points to a really close operational tie-up. Shared responsibility for quality control, maybe.
I guess so. But couldn't that slow things down for someone who just needs a quick swap? Having 2 companies involved?
It probably adds a step, yeah. But the flip side is they promise the replacement will be like new condition, tested, and including all components.
Ah, so it's about guaranteeing performance, even on a replacement, for a maybe demanding pro market?
That seems to be the idea. Rigorous checks.
Okay, let's talk about the actual hardware then.
Yeah.
The SB-3702RCA.
Right. It's a 1x9 composite digital video distribution amplifier.
So one input, that familiar yellow RCA jack.
Yep, the old standard definition composite video.
Split perfectly into 9 identical outputs.
Exactly. So think VCRs, camcorders, maybe old DVD players, even classic video game consoles.
Anything outputting that specific signal that needs to go to multiple places, like for monitoring or display walls or maybe duplication setups?
All of those, yeah. Managing those legacy signals.
And you can buy it right now. Looks like it's $155.25, down from about $198.
Mm-hmm. And they mention same-day shipping, free in the U.S. usually.
Okay, so it's available, discounted. Does that mean it's common, or is there just a steady, specific demand keeping it in stock?
I think it's that specialized demand. And a big clue is the TAA compliance.
Ah, the Trade Agreements Act.
Right. Yeah. The product is explicitly listed as TAA compliant. Now, for you listening, this is key because TAA compliance is often required for government contracts, federal purchasing.
So HDTV Supply is specifically targeting that, government buyers.
It looks like it. They have sections for government purchasing and list Shinybow TAA compliant products.
So let me get this straight. We're talking about a high-end splitter for like VCR signals.
Pretty much, yeah. Composite video.
But it needs to meet federal procurement rules. Why would government agencies or, I don't know, large archives need that specific combo?
Because sometimes you have legacy systems, maybe specialized monitoring setups or archival gear that run on analog composite video, and they can't just be swapped out easily.
Okay, so you need TAA-compliant parts to maintain or expand those existing analog systems within official channels.
That seems to be the niche. HDTV Supply makes sure they can get this specific tech through the proper government routes.
And because it's serving this kind of serious, maybe professional or governmental need, the tech specs are probably way better than you'd expect for just splitting a VCR signal.
Oh, absolutely. This isn't some cheap Radio Shack splitter from back in the day. We're talking serious signal fidelity.
Like what?
Well, the video bandwidth is listed somewhere between 320 megahertz and 440 megahertz. That's really wide for composite.
Impressive. What else?
Signal integrity looks top-notch, too. Gain flatness is 0.1 dB all the way up to 75 megahertz.
Meaning the signal strength stays consistent across frequencies.
Right. And differential gain error is incredibly low, just 0.01%.
0.01%. What does that practically mean for the picture?
It means color accuracy and brightness are essentially identical across all 9 outputs. No visible difference between screen 1 and screen 9.
Which would be critical if you're using it for precise monitoring or, like you said, archival work where you need a perfect copy.
Exactly right. No color shift, no fading, just clean duplication.
So tying this all together, what this deep dive really shows is how these specialized markets work, right?
Yeah, it's a great example. You've got a specific need for legacy tech met by a supplier
HDTV Supply.
in tight partnership with the manufacturer, Shinybow,
Offering robust support, meeting specific compliance needs like TA.
and delivering surprisingly high technical quality for what seems like an old signal type. It keeps that specific tech alive and performing well.
Yeah, it really demonstrates that there's still a solid demand, maybe even a premium market for high-performance analog distribution.
Even when everything else seems to be going digital, HDMI, and so on.
So here's something to think about. Why is there still this need for such technical precision with analog composite video? What systems out there, maybe in broadcast, surveillance, archives, still rely on getting that older signal distributed perfectly?
It's a good question. It tells us the transition to digital isn't always total or simple, especially in specialized fields.
Definitely something to ponder. We'll leave you with that thought for now.